Coach, obviously some players were missing tonight and a few players didn't play as big a minutes as they usually would, but is it disappointing to lose in the fashion that you did tonight?
Yeah, I'd agree. Barlow, concussion protocols, Delhi has 3 wisdom teeth out and his mouth was blown up, and Jack just felt a tweak, and so we were cautious with him about not playing him. But yeah, great opportunities for others. And certainly coming into the game, we wanted to have some guys who, probably hadn't put the ball in the hole as well as we would like recently. And, Caleb had gone through a little tough patch shooting the basketball, and Bubba's just with his 7th game, so just getting, still acclimatised to us a little bit. And so, Mason Peatling gets a good opportunity tonight. So we were hopeful that those guys would get a little bit of extended minutes and walk out of this game, with a lot of confidence going into the finals. Brad Newley ends up playing power forward all night, where he's played 4 or 5 possessions there, and so we're a little bit out of sync with that. But I thought he handled himself, pretty well in that one as well. So, obviously it's a good close game at half time, and I thought they, certainly jumped us that first quarter, and then some people got in foul trouble, and I thought they missed some open threes in that second quarter. And but the determination they came out with in the execution, and the way they came out in that third, and some of the errors that we made not defending back cuts, gave them great momentum, and crowd was unbelievable, got behind them, and they punched that lead out pretty well. We tried some things tried some zone, tried some different things that we haven't used for a little bit, but absolute credit to them. The desperation and the physicality they played with tonight was at a high level.
Is the worry heading into the final series? As I'll reiterate again, obviously been fully aware of the players being out and players playing limited minutes, but is it still a worry for you heading into the final series, coming off the worst loss of the season and also your lowest points tally in the game this season?
Yeah, I think, not worry, but, we know, in a big game, if you don't use each other well enough, and go a little individual, you can see that kind of result happen. And for us to only have 7 assists and not create great advantages, and to get to have them playing too much one-on-one, and it just looked a little selfish tonight that we didn't execute the way that we should have and create the shots that we needed to. So, that'll be the focus for us. Going into game 1 of the finals, and making sure that we correct that, and we share the basketball and play as a team.
Your opponent's still not settled. It could be Perth, it could be tonight's opposition, the JackJumpers. Do you have a preference to who you'd rather face right now? Not
at all. No, both teams are absolutely deserving of the opportunity to be in the finals, and Perth have got a tough game against South East, who are going over there to win the game, and it's exactly what this league wants, it going down to the last game of the season, and whatever happens from there. But JackJumpers have done absolutely everything they could to put themselves in the best position, and if they become a finals team, they should be feared.
Now, obviously, you're in the mix of this award and very much deserving of the award, but what are your feelings on Coach of the Year and what Scott Roth has done this year? Not necessarily asking you if he deserves the award over yourself, but do you feel that Scott Roth has been a driving force behind what the JackJumpers have been able to achieve this year?
Scott just presented me with a cigar for getting to first place, so that gives him a lot of credit as a person just for doing that. If he wins Coach of the Year, I'm sure I'll have a nice little present for him. But no, he's been amazing. I said it in an article before. I was a part of a franchise in Singapore, expansion franchise. It's tough just bringing that whole thing together. And but you just see the buy-in from everybody on his group about how they play the game and how they support each other, how they defend together, how they share the basketball. That's to be able to do that in 1 year, in one season, is amazing, and he's fully deserved if he wins the Coach of the Year.
Chris, just over to you. From the playing group's perspective, it's been a magnificent effort from United this season to back up from last year's championship. Does tonight put a dent in that at all, or are you still feeling, as a playing group, extremely confident heading into the finals?
Yeah, I mean, obviously tonight was not the ideal result for us that we wanted going into the playoffs, but, we're still the number one seed. We've still got home court advantage, and we've proved throughout the regular season, why we should have that number one spot. So for me, it doesn't dent anything. We'll be ready to roll on Thursday for game one. I wish we'd have won, but it's done now.
Last question from me, Coach. Were there any injuries or niggles to come out tonight at all?
No, I think the guys that played were coming out of it pretty well.